Hi guys, what's up? My name is Lauren Danielle. If this is the first time you're seeing my face, make sure to subscribe down below and become a part of our family before you go. Today I am going to be filming Little Miss Rowan's Praises 3-month update. I filmed a 1-week update, I filmed a 1-month update, and I'm now filming a 3-month update. I am so excited to sit down and do this video with you guys. Just the other day I was actually looking at my previous videos and just watching even my pregnancy update, and I was just crying hysterically, and Mason was like, "You're freaking weird." But it's just so awesome that I have these to look back on. I'm honestly, I was so fearful going into this and wondering how much do I share and everything, and I'm honestly so glad I have those to look back on. Like I said, it's just awesome. If I would have filmed those for myself, I never would have kept them. Somehow they would have got deleted. So I don't know, it's just crazy that I have all these memories to look back on, not even so much for the connection and to get views, and not that at all, just for my own fact. I don't know, I'm going on a rant about how awesome it is. I'm just still a little hormonal, but without further ado, let's go ahead and get started on Rowan's update. So the first thing I have wrote down is cluster feedings during growth spurts lasting a few days. So this was more toned since the last update I actually did with you guys was 1 month. This was more from that 6 to 8 week period. She was having a lot of growth spurts, and I kind of googled it, and that was pretty normal for her age and just what they're doing with their bodies and getting regulated on eating. She's definitely eating more regularly. She's definitely more on the schedule as far as feeding. We are still breastfeeding, by the way. It's been going really good. We love it. Especially her. She's a little milk monster. She was 5 pounds, and the last time she went to the doctor, she was 11 pounds, and that was a month ago. So we go back in the middle of March to see how much she weighs and do another checkup. But yes, she's been doing really, 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 really good as far as feeding and eating. She is my milk monster. We always joke she loves to eat, she loves to be held, but the cluster feedings has pretty much died off and got more regulated around 8 weeks. So, by the way, if you're looking at more about breastfeeding, I'm going to be doing a video I want to do a video very soon just about breastfeeding, and I can honestly say the first 8 weeks are the hardest. But after that, it's it's nothing. So it's 7 weeks she started to smile, and this is another one that I'm so happy I wrote down, because I remember Blakeley when she was a baby, but I don't remember the little things like when she started to smile, when she started to roll over, when she started to laugh. But Miss Rowan started to smile at 7 weeks, and I can honestly say at this age I did not remember Blakeley smiling this much. I'm not saying she wasn't a happy baby. She was very happy. She wasn't crying or a whiny baby. But I do not remember her smiling this much this young at all. So Rowan is smiling all the time. She's super engaged. She loves smiling. The first thing in the morning she does is smile. So it's just awesome that we have a little happy baby on our hands. So at 2 months, so a month ago, she started staring at her hands. She still does this, with I guess start discovering their hands and they get a little cross-eyed look in their eyes. She still does this. She is now at the point where she's starting to get a little more confident and ooh, there's something in front of my face. I can use these hands and grab it. She's been trying to grab for things as far as 2 hands and forcefully grabbing it and bringing it towards her. She's not to get that point yet, but she is definitely noticing I have control of my hands, or more control over my hands, and wanting to start to use them and get more confident in using them. So she started doing that around 2 months, and it's just gradually gotten better over time, over this past month. She loves interacting with people. Yes, oh my goodness. Again, I don't remember, maybe Blakeley was like this, but I just don't remember it that much. And maybe it's because she has a younger sibling. Maybe that's a little different, but Blakeley is starting to be, she still loves mom because mom feeds her, but Blakeley is definitely starting to be Rowan's favorite person. Blakeley is starting to realize that, hey, I can make her smile. I can make her belly laugh. I love you, baby. So it is so cute, like starting to see their relationship bloom and blossom and just come to life now that Blakeley's like learning that she can really truly interact with her. They love bath time together. They really just recently started that not too long ago. So that's really been such a, as a mom, like an amazing experience to just watch my two kids like interact. And I already have this like incredible bond with Rowan, but now starting to see Blakeley able to have just a different kind of bond with her, it just has just been amazing. And I don't know, I'm just so happy with my life right now. It's crazy. It's going really good. So she wants attention. She wants attention constantly. She has, and the next one I have is she's a fussier baby. I want to pull these two bullet points together. So Blakeley was my very independent child. I'm learning every kid is different. Blakeley was very independent. She sat in her swing all day. She did tummy time easily. She never cried unless she was hungry. Rowan, again, I'm not sure it's because I'm breastfeeding and it's just like a little different. Rowan definitely is my fussier baby. She kind of has arm colic. We've been working on it. She's been getting it better. But she rather be held than be in her swing or in her bouncer or doing anything else. She's finally, I would say, from like 1.5 to 2.5 months was the hardest as far as fussing goes. It was really bad for a couple weeks. I felt like I couldn't get anything done. She would just cry if I put her down for 5 seconds. I had a lot of people suggest putting her in a pouch and like wear her around while you're doing housework. I didn't want to get her started on that Havoc because then I knew she would really be bad about it. So that month was really tough on us, especially for Mason and just everybody, honestly. Even Blakeley was like, feed her with your baby mommy, but we're kind of out of that. She definitely has her moments where she wants to be held, but for the most part I can put her in a swing or put her in her pack and play and she'll be fine while I get a couple of housework items done. So it's starting to like even out and get easier as she's starting to get older and like look around more and just be more engaged with her environment and everything. So it's starting to get a lot better. But you can already see like the difference in their personalities. Again, with Blakeley being so independent at a young age, and she's still independent, and then Rowan being a little bit more fussier and wants attention more and requires more attention. That's what I should say. Yeah, so definitely different in that aspect. So I wrote down acid reflux, and I really honestly could have swore that she had acid reflux because she threw up so projectile and so vomitly every time after she ate. She was having a lot of stomach problems at first. I was having to give her grape water after every feeding, and she was fussier. So I could have swore she had acid reflux, but probably in the past 3 weeks that has like completely stopped. She still throws up, not after every single feeding, but it's not as like harsh as it was. It's a little spit up here and there, and she is not as being as fussy, so I don't think she has, and I rarely give her grape water anymore, so I don't think she has any like acid reflux or anything like I was thinking, but she was having some definitely some stomach issues at first. I was even bringing it up to her doctor, but she either got used to it, her stomach just kind of adjusted to it or whatever, but we're good on that department. So that's really not too much of an update. It's just kind of like a concern I had. Colds in the beginning. So yes, Rowan had a lot of colds, and it was because this crazy Louisiana weather. It goes from 50 degrees to 60 degrees to 80 degrees one day. It's crazy weather here, and it's like hot, cold. So our immune system just couldn't really get used to it. Blakeley would get sick. and then I would get sick, and then she would get sick, and we would just pass around a cold, and it was really, really bothersome from her because she already has little nostrils, so it was just hard for her to breathe. It was so sad to see her so miserable. It was honestly a couple weeks because we kept passing it around. It was honestly probably a little over a month, and her pediatrician kept assuring me that it was fine, just keep stretching her out, keep doing humidifier, keep doing showers, and as long as she doesn't have any fever, she's fine. Which she never ran fever, and she's pretty, we're over it, cross her fingers now. But the weather's still been crazy, so we'll see. She is starting to wiggle around while she's nursing. This is a big one. Now, if she nurses, she does nurse to go to sleep. She doesn't really wick around, but she's starting to like kick her feet and like move her hands. It's cute to me, but I know at a point it's gonna be like, chill out. You're gonna be like, chill out, like, hold on, girlfriend. But she is starting to do that. And then she also has been, I'm not sure if you can see, but her shirt is soaking wet, and she has a lot of bubbles. She's starting to drool a lot. She's starting to put her hands in the mouth. So I think we are at that early age of teething right about now. Blakeley actually popped up her first tooth at 4.5 months, so I think she's going to kind of do the same thing. If it's kind of, I remember Blakeley being like this pretty early on. So I think we are at the early stage of teething. Yeah, but we are at that like early stage of teething, but it's been doing okay. She hasn't really got too fussy over it or anything yet, so I think we're doing pretty good as far as that. And then the last update I have for you guys is at 2.5 months, this little chunker wunker rolled over. Now, she hates tummy time. Like, it doesn't matter if I'm right there with her, like, egging her on. It doesn't matter if I put her in her pack and play by herself. Whatever, this girl hates tummy time. She hates it. She rolled over one time at 2.5 months, and she's rolled over about 5 times. She does not roll every time she's on her tummy. But she's only just turned 3 months, so not that big of a deal. But it definitely was exciting to see her do that. 2.5 months, we're still working on tummy time every day, multiple times a day to get, maybe she'll like it, but I'm at the point where if she doesn't like it now, I don't think she's ever going to like it. But I just want her to start rolling over more, and but I'm not too concerned about it anymore because I know she can do it. But